Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today in this lecture we are going to talk about Hijrat Madinah, migration from Makkah to Medina. When the cruelties and oppressions of polytheists rose, then the believers migrated from Makkah to Medina after getting the permission from the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When the disbelievers wickedly planned to kill the Holy Rasul sallallahu ta'ala alaihi wasallam out of the fear of Islam's dominance, then by the command of Allah Azza wa Jal, he sallallahu ta'ala alaihi wasallam also migrated with Sayyiduna Siddiq Akbar raziyallahu ta'ala anhu. A very tight watch was laid down by the disbelievers. He sallallahu ta'ala alaihi wasallam left his blessed house reciting the ayahs of Surah Yasin and putting soil over their heads. The Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alaihi wasallam took Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq raziyallahu ta'ala anhu with him and stayed in the cave of Saur, situated 4 kilometers away at the right side of Makkah Mukarramah. On the way, Sayyiduna Siddiq Akbar raziyallahu ta'ala anhu would at times walk at the right and left side of Holy Rasul sallallahu ta'ala alaihi wasallam and at times at the front and behind him, just to escape that he sallallahu ta'ala alaihi wasallam does not get ambushed by someone. While walking, when the blessed toes started etching, then he raziyallahu ta'ala anhu picked him, Holy Rasul sallallahu ta'ala alaihi wasallam, up on his shoulders and carried him to the cave. First, Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq raziyallahu ta'ala anhu himself entered the cave so that if there is any poisonous animal there, it will harm him and the beloved Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam will remain safe. So, we came to know that even if one needs to sacrifice his life upon the love of Holy Rasul sallallahu ta'ala alaihi wasallam, then he must not step back from it. Sayyiduna Abdullah bin Abu Bakr, Sayyidina Asma and Amir bin Fahira raziyallahu ta'ala anhum performed the duties of bringing the outside news, food and milk for them in the cave of Saur. There is a lesson for young Islamic generation in this parable that they should render their services as much as possible for the propagation of Islam. Unbelievers also reached the cave of Saur in search of Holy Rasul sallallahu ta'ala alaihi wasallam, but Allah kept him safe. This has been mentioned in the 14th ayah of Surah At-Tawbah, part 10, translation from Kanzul Iman. Allah has already helped him when he had to go out for migration due to the mischief of the disbelievers. Just as two souls, when they were in the cave, when he was saying to his friend, "Don't grieve, indeed Allah is with us," then Allah sent down his satisfaction upon him. After staying there for 3 days, they left for Medina. Journey of migration and the miracles of Holy Rasul sallallahu ta'ala alaihi wasallam. When the snake bit the heel of Sayyiduna Siddiq Akbar raziyallahu ta'ala anhu, then it healed up after Holy Rasul sallallahu ta'ala alaihi wasallam applied his blessed saliva on it. For the safety from the unbelievers, a tree named Gilan was planted at the mouth of the cave. 2 pigeons made their nest and a spider spun a web there. When Suraka bin Malik came to arrest them, the earth grabbed him. When Holy Rasul sallallahu ta'ala alaihi wasallam touched the weak goat of Ma'bad with his blessed hands, then all utensils got filled up with it. The journey of migration commenced on Monday, 1st Rabiul Awwal, and they arrived in Quba, 12th Rabiul Awwal. They stayed at the house of Sayyidina Kulsum bin Hidam raziyallahu ta'ala anhu for a few days. In the meanwhile, He sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wasallam constructed Masjid Quba. Ayah number 108 of Surah Tawbah testifies the dignity and grandeur of his masjid. He sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wasallam offered first Jummah in the tribe of Banu Salim. Buraida Aslami came to capture the Holy Rasul sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wasallam, but became captivated in the love of Holy Rasul sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wasallam. He humbly said, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wasallam, your entrance in Medina would be with a flag. Then he used his turban as a flag. People of Medina would sit on the paths every day and wait for the blessed arrivals of Holy Rasul sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wasallam. When he sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wasallam blessed the plains of Medina to kiss his blessed feet, then the people of Medina instantly proclaimed while beholding him, Allahu Akbar, Ja'ana Rasulullahi, Ja'a Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wasallam. He blessed us with his arrival. Furthermore, women, children, and slave girls recited Naat in the following words: Tala al Budru alayna min saniyatil wadai, wajaba shukru alayna mada alillah hidai. A moon has risen upon us from the valleys of Wada. It is wajib, obligatory upon us to pay gratitude until the supplication making people keeping supplicating. Furthermore, men and women from the rooftops and children, slaves in the streets were proclaiming the following slogans: Ya Muhammad, Ya Rasulallah, Ya Muhammad, Ya Rasulallah. Shah, you adopted Medina. How wonderful is Medina. You made your Rosa shrine in it. How wonderful is Medina. When my master came to Medina, little girls read the welcoming poems. Amazing, a costly had prevailed all around. How wonderful is Medina. You made